Pisces, to your end of the month reading for August. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's get in here and get straight into your energy of what you're thinking, feeling, energy surrounding you. Okay. Pisces. Okay. I've got the Nine of Cups right side up, but I've also got the Seven of Cups upside down. So I'm getting two cards here. So there's two kind of energies going on. So I feel like you're thinking one way and also thinking another way. So I think you have kind of split either emotions or thinking energy, however you want to see it, right? 2 in 1, which isn't, it's not that rare for Pisces actually to do such a thing. You'd be thinking one way and feeling another way. Or thinking about two things in one, right? And you have mental conflict coming up. And there's that, yeah, kind of split. I really feel this split. And I have choose wisely at the bottom of the deck. So it almost feels like you're choosing wisely. I'm going to use that. And after the choose wisely is actually the light. Okay. So it's kind of like that's how it kind of feels is you've got this like, okay, I want my Nine of Cups, but I have this Seven of Cups upside down and it's causing some mental conflict within myself. And that is your present energy at this moment. I really do feel it too. I feel this maybe even kind of like confusion a little bit. It's like you know you want one thing, but now you're starting to, is the mental conflict kind of doubting something within yourself? Because you're really feeling indecisive. That's Seven of Cups, indecisive and a little overwhelmed. Maybe you're even feeling undeserving of your Nine of Cups. We're going to have to figure this out. I'm really feeling this. This might even be a little anxiety. Clarify on the present, near past, and near future. Whoa, okay. Didn't expect that. The trapped in fear is upside down, so it does feel like you don't want to be trapped in fear. You're trying to keep yourself out of being trapped in fear with partnerships and alliances and keeping your authority. You're actually getting 3 cards. How am I going to get 3 cards in here? If I put the 3rd card in, it's going to make the reading really long. So let's just put it this way. You're really taking authority within this issue. Hopefully this card will just pop back up because I do feel like this is very important because for you Pisces, it's like something is trying to trap you in fear and you're trying to tell yourself, I understand that I'm overwhelmed, but I cannot allow this anxiety and this trapped in fear to, I don't know, entrap me. I just cannot. From this partnerships and alliances. So I'm really taking my authority. It could be from a Taurus or an Aries or a Aries-Taurus cusp, right? But however it is, it's you really taking this authority and being the emperor, really trying to keep yourself from getting too deep within these feelings. Is what's really, it's like you're fighting. I feel this fighting. Like I do have mental conflict, but the mental conflict card is the trapped in fear, right? But you're saying, I'm not going to allow myself to be really that trapped. Like, I'm going to let it, I'm going to sit over here and I'm going to let it do with what it's going to do, but I'm not going to let it completely consume me. I guess that's the way to say that, right? So you're really taking that action of being the emperor, saying, no, I'm not going to let this totally consume me. I have some mental conflict. Yeah, I'm a little in my head and a little overwhelmed about this, but this is not going to take control of my life right now. It just feels like I have this, like, you know, like you're too busy. I'm too busy. I can't allow this. This partnership and alliance could be a loved one, a friend, family member, a co-worker, however, right? Okay, so and then in your past, how do you feel? What is going on in your past? What was the situation? What got you there? conflict and defeat, and then something went imbalanced. Could be dealing with a Libra as well. Something conflicting happened, and it kind of threw you off balance. It feels to me like you didn't even see it coming. That's kind of how it feels. It's like this conflict came up and it just kind of threw me off balance. I lost my footing. I don't even know what. I just have this feeling I don't even know what happened. Near future, solitude, going straight into Virgo mode. Feeling like you're going to have a tower moment. Why do I say feeling, though? I don't think it's real. I think it's a feeling. You have 6 over here. Overall energy of this conflict and is really trying to find the harmony and harmony within yourself. I'm just going to say it is harmony within yourself. You got that harmony here with the balance, trying to get yourself balanced again. Loyalty and responsibility. Let's just go ahead and start, because I'm having so many different things coming into my head. And I really hear the loyalty is coming because I'm really loyal to this person, but they threw me off balance. And they're my 9 of Cups. They're my achievement. They're what I dream about every day. But wow, I feel like they threw you for a loop. Conflict and defeat, but you feel like there's still hope within the relationship. You feel like you're not going to be 100% conflicted from this. So yeah, you caused some conflict within myself. And I feel like you tried to defeat me there for a second by knocking me off my, I don't know, like you knocked me off my throne. I just feel like they took you for a loop. But there feels like you feel like there's this underlining hope that everything is going to be okay. Hopefully everything's going to be fine. I don't feel this energy is very old. It could be within a month, a couple of weeks, 2-3 days ago. However it is, you feel like there is going to be a turnaround. I think you think that no matter whatever happened within this, it could be a job, it could be anything, there's going to be this renewal. Everything's going to be fine. Yeah. Having the realizations. You're having the realizations that, yeah, we may have had this conflict, but I still believe that everything's going to be okay. And I have the realizations that I'm still going to get my hopes and promises and dreams in my 9 of Cups. So there's that 9 of Cups coming up really as your hopes, promises, and satisfactions. Even though you had a conflict with this person knocked you off your feet. You don't find it to be so overwhelming to the point where it's complete total loss. And that's why I really believe you're not really 100% trapped in fear. It's just the mental conflict. Really, I think, like I said, it just feels like they did something you didn't expect them to do, or something happened. 3 of Pentacles. There's that imbalance. It almost feels like you put them up on a pedestal all the time. They're your hopes and promises, and they threw you for a loop. And you just, you just can't figure out why. It was like the responsibility. It feels like did you know it's growth? Hopes and promises and growths, but you threw me off. Did you have a realization you were growing something over here? You were planting seeds. What is this for most of you? It could be a job. You were planting seeds and you were having so much growth, and then something threw you for a loop. For some of you, it was a relationship. Could even be a marriage. Something you were passionate about. Like I said, could be job or relationship. I clarify on the 4 of Wands. Yeah. However it is, you were taking great responsibility and you're growing, and it felt like whatever it was growing. You planted all the seeds for the hopes and promises of this say relationship, you know, moving forward. And you took great responsibility and great care within this. But then there wasn't this imbalance. What was this imbalance? Eight of Wands, a message coming in. Okay. Lovers and the Empress could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Cancer over here. God, you got so many. You got so many. Got Libra twice. Okay, so you had some harsh communication coming in from this Empress. Be male or female, it doesn't matter. This is the person that you love. From this love, this Empress was upside down. Harsh communication from this Empress. Whatever that harsh communication was, but you didn't see it coming. I don't see you see it coming at all. With the Chariot sitting over here, it was, looks like it was passionate though, like from the heart, right? It was a heartfelt kind of communication. You have the Lovers with Four of Swords. Oh my God. Are you guys playing with a twin flame? However it felt like there was some resistance going on. It was a conversation of resistance. It was a conversation of some kind of, I don't know. It felt like it was no matter what, it was over here. You're growing this beautiful relationship with the Four of Wands, and this made you feel like it was counterproductive. Everything that I had done kind of felt like it was unraveling. It was almost like they're trying to tell you something. And it just felt like everything you did may have felt like it was, like, why would you say something like this? What are you doing? He's kind of like that, you know? Like, I'm doing this and I'm so focused on you and I'm focused on new beginnings with you. But now look, you made me go lick my wounds. It just feels counterproductive. They said something that you did not like. We're just going to leave it there. It overwhelmed you. No matter what, it was overwhelming with the 10 of Wands, but we see that over there with the 7 of Cups. So you had they sent you some kind of message that made you feel like after all this time, all we've done is put in all this growth and all this communication and all this love and all this stuff. And then you come at me like this, with this communication. And this communication had something to do with love, it looks like. It made you kind of like feel like you're licking your wounds and put you in a mental conflict. And it kind of conflicted you because I think it's more confusion. Now I'm starting to see this mental conflict as confusion. No wonder you're not going to trap yourself in fear, because you're like, there's no reason for me to have anxiety about this. There's no reason for me to be trapped in fear. The only thing that I have is confusion of why you're doing that. Yeah, no matter what, it was unhappy communication about love. Out in the cold. Oh, they feel like they were neglecting. They feel like you're neglecting them. Somehow or another. You're not looking at me the way you want me to. So you're having realizations that this is about some devil energy. The devil energy to me feels like they feel like they're neglected, like they're not getting the attention they need. 3 of Pentacles up there. Putting themselves on a pedestal. They want your attention. That's what it looks like. For some of you, not all of you, of course. For others of you, it could be them telling you about some bad behavior that you have going on, and they don't want you doing that bad behavior. Maybe they feel like you're excessively drinking, excessively working, excessively doing this, that, whatever the other, right? So take it how it resonates, but they're telling you about this devil energy. Devil energy, like I said, could just be rejection. Making you feel like you're not getting enough attention. Or them, excuse me. You're not going to come and apologize to them about this. You are not focused on this. You are not giving this that much attention. But inside your head, you are. but actually coming to speak it, to say it, to do something about it, you're not going to do anything. With the cups over here, upside down with the Page of Cups, that being you, Pisces, you are saying, I'm not gonna accept this. I'm not gonna accept this fear. I'm not gonna accept this, conversation. I'm not gonna accept any of this negative that you put into this. I'm not giving it any energy at all, but I will let you know one thing. You sure did disappoint me with the Seven of Cups upside down, because I cannot believe that you would come at me like that after the circumstances that we've had. It feels like they were your gold and now the gold is tarnished. And then this makes me also feel, like I said before, is it making you feel like you're kind of rejected? Does it make you feel like you're being kind of pulled and tugged at, right? With the Seven of Cups over here upside down. Page of Swords, the only thing you're kind of doing over here is just kind of, oh my gosh, with the Page of Swords, you're just kind of moving on. It doesn't mean that the relationship is, it's like you're in observation. Is that you? Or is that them? I find the Page of Swords, I don't know, it's kind of like you're just kind of doing what you do, but you're not accepting this. This has no acceptance at all, because you don't feel like it was said properly. That's the way I kind of see it. I think you feel like the communication, the way it just flew out, was not proper communication. Yeah, this definitely wasn't a victorious situation. But this Page of Swords over here really kind of confuses me, because it's like you see the clarity within this, but you don't think that they thought, I just don't think they thought it through. You don't think they thought it through enough. They didn't clearly communicate the way you wanted them to. It was just kind of too thrown out there. Clarify on this Page of Swords. Yeah, it was just kind of like coming at you. Six of Swords, it was something that just moved in on you out of the blue. You didn't see it, you didn't see it happening. You don't feel it was well thought out. It put you in hermit mode for sure, so you really don't want to talk about anything right now with them about it. Like I said, you're not coming to apologize for anything. You're not even going to communicate about this anymore. Looks like that communication is dead. Yeah, with the Death card, okay, that communication is dead. It does look like, though, it's going to give the relationship some kind of transition, though. So there is going to be some kind of transition, and a passionate one. So after you get yourself out of hermit mode, or they get themselves out of hermit mode, maybe they're not going to move towards you after this communication. Maybe it's both of you. Maybe you're kind of standoffish towards each other. No matter what, it looks like you still have passion, and it looks like in the present, it's going to kind of still transition itself with passion. It didn't really hurt anything. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Of course, I have Capricorn over here as well. So it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. I got Virgo twice. No matter how it is, it doesn't really much matter, because you still see them as this King of Pentacles. So it's like, yeah, I'm in mental conflict right now. I'm going to have to go into hermit mode to get myself out of this, make this the death of that, so that I can get back to the passion with you. Because no matter what, you still see them as your Knight of Cups. That's not going to change. Yeah, this conversation threw you for a loop, but you're still not going to change your whole idea of this person through their quick communication of what you think is kind of irrational and out of the blue. Just to throw you for a loop. Yeah, communication. You think they're still, you think that the King of Pentacles is your Mr. or Mrs. Right, so that's not going to happen, because you still see the Ten of Cups. Yeah, it was a bad cycle, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, yeah, it was a bad thought. It was a misfortune. It was a misfortune that they had said something. High Priestess upside down, but they weren't using their higher intellect when they did so. It feels like they just did something out of the blue. Why would they do such thing? Seven of Wands. Why? I always felt like it was something they needed to say. They wanted to get it out of their chest, and it just happened. You didn't see it coming. Maybe they were hoping that you would open up a little bit more to them, and you didn't. They just, it was impatience. Yeah, they didn't wait for any great timing, bad timing, horrible timing. They just like opened up the floodgates and just said, right? And you're just like, what the heck? So it's just, yeah, no wonder it threw you off. So here you are over here in that solitude again. It's like you're going to be in a solitude for a little while, but deep down inside, you still feel the way that I just said. You just feel like they did not pick the perfect timing. They just threw this out into the wind and expected you to say, oh, okay. And it didn't. If anything, it made you fall over. So, yeah, you're saying, okay, look, it's lost its luster. You know, I don't think it's not your person who's lost its luster. You're going into solitude mode to see what's going on within yourself. You're digging deep within yourself to figure things out for yourself, because something's the ending. Oh, yeah, the ending of those emotions. Okay. It's like this whole scenario has lost its luster. I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't want to take action on it anymore. This whole emotional mess is just done. I got to get back to my King of Cups. I got to get my emotions back up. I got to get back to where I need to be. I can't sit over here in hermit mode forever, because you have too many more options. You have other things that you need to do, other opportunities coming at you. So you're feeling like, I have to get out of this. I need to give this a tower moment, because this is not helpful. Yeah, taking a tower moment to get more inspired so that way you can have better judgment calls. Getting back to messages of better relief, good news. Knight of Pentacles. Your person could definitely be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Yeah, it's a slow moving process. Queen of Wands, taking the initiative and taking that action, really getting intuitive in there to know. Expectations. Hangman. Yeah, because you're expecting better cycles from out of this. Yeah, look at this. You're taking intuitive steps. So yeah, it's a slow moving process, and that you are expecting them to stop hanging around and let's start getting back to where we need to be. Has your person now stopped moving towards you as well, right? Or is that you stop hanging around, Pisces, and let's get this moving, because they're still making small steps towards you? It looks like in the near future, though, you got the Sun. And the Temperance. It's perfect timing. Yeah. It's like there's no more fighting. There's no nothing. There's no arguing. I don't think you really fight with this person a whole lot anyways. Feels like this person just like, I don't know, this feels kind of weird. Like soon they like hold on to something and then they just like let it go, and then you're like, where'd that come from? Next thing you know, it's like they hit you with flour, right? And you're flowered. And you're like, why am I all flowered? What was that for? 5 of Wands. Temperance. Everybody's healed. It's like the sun is out and everything's fine again. It's almost like it didn't even happen. It was like you made it dead. You made a dead situation, and you're like, I'm not thinking about that anymore. Let's just continue going where we're going. And you put a stop to that. You're just like connecting and going back to connecting for the sun, the bliss, and the happiness. That's what it looks like. That's because I'm telling you, this person is your 9 of Cups. So it looks like they're just going to, they just really threw you off balance here, guys. Okay, so get ready to be thrown off balance unless it's already happened. But in the near future, it looks like they're going to move towards you. But you being in hermit mode, you might not be giving it too much thought until finally you let it die. Okay, so you're ready. The angels say within the next few weeks, you'll let this just completely dissipate, and you'll just go back on with this person like that was never even said, that was never even done. It's dead to me, because romance. The angels said there's so much romance in this situation. I just feel like it's like, just let it go. I don't know. That's the way it feels, like just let it go. Whoa, cards flying, flying, flying. Yeah, release your exes upside down. So you're not releasing them. You're not releasing them because they're your true love. Those are the two cards that flew on the floor. Yeah, you're not releasing them. They are your Nine of Cups, like I said before, because you have romantic feelings about this person. Yeah, and you're just going to keep being flirty. Just keep being flirty, or they're going to continue to be flirty. However it is, in the end, what it feels like is all of this is going to be dead and gone within the next few weeks. And you guys are just going to continue to go back to what you always do. And you're just going to be flirty, right? Because this is your romance. This is your loved one, right? And you guys are super flirty. You guys are really, really flirty, huh? I just feel this like, hey, what you doing? And you're like, hey, you know what I'm doing, right? Hey. Okay, so, yeah. See that? See it? Okay, so, for now, while you're waiting, I've got these numerology cards. Next month, I said next year. Next month, I am going to do numerology. I got these cards. Okay, so, and no, this is not numerology like it is online where, you know, you're number 5 and you do this and that. No, it's not like that. This is more like the numerology from just the regular, like I do here when I'm telling you what 5 means and all that. Okay, so. Okay, so let's get this card out and see what it's doing. So you guys might want to look for that reading coming up. Hopefully it's fun and we can integrate it every now and again, just like we do with the astro dice and the chakras. So giving you more entertainment and more insight, right? So we have 66. This is healing. What do we got here in the near future? Healing. So the angels are letting you know that there's going to be a healing moment. There is going to be some healing from this. And I don't think it's going to be very, very deep healing, but I think it's enough healing just to let you know, like, you know, why would they do that, right? So with the 66, 6 plus 6 is 12, and 12 broken down is 3. So we have the harmony coming in, right? The romance, that harmony. So you're going to have this healing going through for the perfect timing, so that way you can find that harmony within yourself and within this relationship again. Okay, so going straight to 3. Actually, we're going to go to 66. I'm sorry. 3 is the harmony, but the card itself is healing 66. It has an affirmation that says, as I heal myself and others, I raise my vibrations of the world. So that's going to be a big thing. You're going to raise that vibration. And I love how the Temperance is sitting on top of the sun, which is the most vibrant piece in the solar system, of course. Okay, so you have this really focusing you guys on the wheels of change and the wheels in motion and getting deep down within yourself, okay, to improve the current situation. Okay, so this card's really just asking you to dig deep within yourself and find that harmony within yourself, okay, and really being a servant guide to yourself, right? Because we don't need to keep on this stagnant path, having these negative energies. Okay, so help shift any stagnant or toxic energy. Your energy field, which is your aura, of course, absorbs and stores energy from other people. And we also learned through chakra that also the chakras, as they are moving, they are what? What are they doing? They are building that energy field, which is then going to become your aura. Yes, yes. I know. Hello, right? And it's like, whoa, wait a second. What? Yes. When you guys keep your chakras going and you keep those chakras open, as you know, you're keeping them rotating for manifesting, but you're also keeping that going so that your aura around you is circulating, because those are the mechanics to your soul, and the aura is what reflects what your soul is feeling. Yes, deep, deep stuff. But you are Pisces, you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so this is going to absorb and store that energy, not only for yourself, but it's going to manifest through other people. So when you're feeling good, looking good, got your stuff going on, and you look like this and you have an aura around you, this beautiful aura that's going to come around you, whether it's these pinks and these purples, these greens, blues, these higher frequencies, which we know in chakra, right? Because we know just by looking at our chakra rocks, that, you know, red is a lower frequency. As you're moving up towards purple, you're moving at higher frequencies, right, guys? I know it's a lot to take in. Okay, but the whole point is that everybody is going to feel better around you, and you're going to feel better too. And that's also going to help your person, because your person is going to know, okay, they're healed, they're ready, and then now you can kind of put that on them so that they can feel like everything's fine with Pisces. Okay? And that was for you, Pisces. And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.